Officials with NEMA say if you were not able to dry your home within 24 to 48 hours after it was flooded, you should assume you have mold growth. I sat down with the owner of A1 Mold Testing and Remediation Services about what goes into testing a home for mold and just how busy he's been since the floods hit.
It has been extremely busy. The first week after the floods hit, I think I put in 87 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So what are some of the signs for homeowners on whether or not they should get tested for mold?
Well, it depends on how much flooding came in. I just did some testing for a guy down in Papillion that had about 3 feet of water in his basement. They tore basically the lower 4 feet of everything out, and his insurance company wanted the added insurance for them that they didn't have mold. So he had me come in and do some just air sampling. I did a visual assessment and then conducted some air sampling to make sure that everything as far as spore concentrations were where they need to be.
What goes into testing a home for mold?
Well, I look at it as an assessment first. So I always do a visual before I conduct any air sampling. A visual assessment can obviously uncover things, and if we find mold on a visual assessment, the mold testing kind of goes out the window at that point because the testing is to confirm or deny that there's a problem.
Are there any mistakes that homeowners make when it comes to making sure there isn't any mold in their home?
There definitely can be. Oftentimes homeowners will call me too late, and when they call me too late, it's tough for me to make it cheaper for them as far as repairs go. So the best thing that they can do is call on an expert, whether it's me or another guy, and have it done quickly rather than wait, because the longer you wait with water, the more likely that mold's gonna obviously grow.
Do you have any other advice for homeowners who were affected by these floods?
Have your house inspected, I guess, is the biggest thing that I could recommend. Doing it now rather than waiting 6 months or a year, and then obviously if there are health implications because mold is starting to grow, now they've waited too long and now they could be suffering even more.
What are some of the health implications that can come from living in a home with mold?
You know, I get common complaints of your cold and flu-like symptoms. Obviously people that have allergies, asthma, are going to be more likely to suffer from mold exposure, but the longer you're exposed, the more susceptible you become from getting sick from it.
And if you find mold that covers a 10 by 10 foot area or more, the CDC says you should have a professional take care of it.